It is not death or pain that is to be dreaded, but the fear of pain or death. Do not seek to bring things to pass in accordance with your wishes, but wish for them as they are, and you will find them. Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens. When you are offended at any man's fault, turn to yourself and study your own failings. Then you will forget your anger. We should not moor our ship with one anchor, but our life with one hope. Freedom is the right to live as we wish. Never in any case say, I have lost such a thing, but I have returned it. Is your child dead? It is a return. Is your wife dead? It is a return. Are you deprived of your estate? Is not this also for return? All philosophy lies in two words: sustain and abstain. If virtue promises happiness, prosperity, and peace, then progress in virtue is progress in each of these. What to whatever point the perfection of anything brings us, progress is always an approach towards it. First, learn the meaning of what you say, and then speak. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Silence is safer than speech. You are a little soul carrying around the cups. Unless we place our religion and our treasure in the same thing, religion will always be sacrificed. Men are disturbed not by things, but by the view which they take of them. Whenever you are angry, be assured that it is not only a present evil, but that you have increased the habit. No man is free who is not master of himself. Not every difficult and dangerous thing is suitable for training, but only that which is conducive to success in achieving the object of our effort. To accuse others for one's own misfortunes is a sign of want of education. To accuse oneself shows that one's education has begun. To accuse neither oneself nor others shows that one's education is complete. There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will. It is impossible to begin to learn that which one thinks one already knows. The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls with your best. Difficulties are things that show a person what they are. If thy brothers wrong thee, remember not so much his wrongdoing, but more than ever that he is thy brother. If one oversteps the bound of moderation, the greatest pleasure cease to please. If evil be spoken of you and it be true, correct yourself. If it be a lie, laugh at it. He is a wise man who does not grieve for things which he is not, but rejoices for those which he has. Nature gave us one tongue and 2 ears, so we could hear twice as much as we speak. We are not going to give credit to the many who say that none ought to be educated but the free, but rather to the philosophers who say that the well-educated alone are free. Whoever does not regard what he has as most ample wealth is unhappy, though he be master of the world. It is not he who reviles or strikes you who insults you, but opinion that these things are insulting. One that desires to excel should endeavor in those things that are in themselves most excellent. It is the nature of the wise to resist pleasures, but the foolish to be slave to them. The two powers which in my opinion constitute wise men are those of bearing and forbearing. The world turns aside to let any man pass who knows where he is going. Freedom is not procured by full enjoyment of what is desired, but by controlling the desire. The sense of philosophy is that a man should so live that his happiness shall depend as little as possible on external things. Be careful to leave your sons well instructed rather than rich, for the hopes of the instructed are better than the wealth of the ignorant. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. People are not distributed by things, but by the view they take of them. You may be always victorious if you will never enter into any contest where the issue does not wholly depend upon yourself. Is freedom anything else than the right to live as we wish? Nothing else. Keep silence for the most part, and speak only when you must, and then briefly. If you seek truth, you will not seek victory by dishonorable means, and if you find truth, you will become invincible. Know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly. The greater the difficulty, the more glory surmounting. Skillful pilots gain their reputation from storms and tempests. We tell lies, yet it is easy to show that lying is immoral. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Control thy passions, lest they take vengeance on thee. Neither should a ship rely on one small anchor, nor should life rest on a single hope.